Hey there, James. It's Jim here. And I just thought I'd take a brief minute to do up a quick screencast here for you on the addition of images into your property advertising page. I thought it might be helpful in showing you, I guess, the easiest way to do it and save you maybe some challenges when you're looking at the preview of your site and wondering how it is that the images are showing up twice. So anyways, we're just going to go to your all property section here. So we can select, and here I've preloaded that last property for you, preloaded it in just to use it as an example here. And so it's in the pending results page. There's two here. There's the one that you loaded in last week, and here's the new one that I've done. And I'll just show you if I've got this right. I think, yeah, this is the one that you had loaded in last week. And you'll see when you click that insert images, it loaded all these images down the left side of the page. And our system automatically, when you upload your images, before you even insert any of them, it automatically loads these images down the right side of the page. So I'll show you how we can avoid that. So going into the one that I've done up as the example here, which is this one here, I'll select the edit button. And I've preloaded all the content information, your title, the description that's in the main text editor area here, and then the drop down boxes. And I've just brought those over from your previous page setup. And I'll show you now. So when we want to add the images into the property, there's the great feature we've got here now where we can just grab them. I've set these aside in a separate library, drag them, and we can drop them right onto the content editor. We don't have to click that add media button. And here they are now. They're uploading into your main media library, okay? And this is all media items is the initial drop down by default. And once these have finished uploading, I'll show you how we skinny down this media library so we're only working with the images that we want to. And so they're all done now. And so we'll take the drop down and we're going to go to upload it to this page. That clears out all of the other media images that are associated with your properties. And now we're just looking at the images for this property that we just uploaded to the library. You'll see that all the images have these check marks. And those check marks means they're selected. So if we now go to that insert into this page and we click that, that's what's causing all of those images to load down the left side of your property page. It's natural and intuitive to do that, except for the fact that the system, the software by design, has automatically loaded the images down the right side of the page already. So they're in there already. What we want to do is now, instead of inserting them into the page, is simply select this clear button here, uncheck them, and we're done. We can go back to the property page here now. If we want to look at the preview, we'll just click that on this new image, and we'll see that there's no images here because we did not insert them into the page, but they are all loaded down here on the right hand side now, where they're intended to be as part of the property gallery that goes with the site. So that takes care of that. When we were in that add media library, it may be that we want to select which image we want to insert into the page for that magazine style. We can pick any one of them. I'll select, let's select this one, which I think shows that wide balcony with a lead off into that wide balcony area or the kitchen, or we'll select this one. Gives that really nice foliage image of the property. You can pick any one you want, but I selected that one, I inserted it, and there it goes. The other feature which you've already figured out is the setting of the featured image. And I believe on this property, again, when you go to the set featured image, it brings you into all of them, but we'll go to upload it to this page so it's relevant. It's a swimming pool that you had selected, so we select that as the featured image, and in it goes. And that's it. If we go to the preview button now, we'll see that the property page is pretty much set up the way that we intended or expected it. There's your feature image. This is the image in the magazine style format. Your content. There's your gallery down the right side and the property map. and so it's looking the way that we may expect it to look. We would then click submit for review, as you do, and then once we take a quick look at it, we assign a property listing order number to each property for tracking purposes, and make sure the properties look the way they should and they go live on the site. The only other thing I'll show you here is, and it's entirely up to you, the address field is what drives those property maps. And so if you want a very specific pin button on the map, then you would actually put in the exact address here, and including, Sosua in the Dominican Republic, as many Spanish addresses, in fact, get confused with other addresses in the United States or other Spanish countries. So for this purpose, I just use Sosua, Dominican Republic, and we've got a generic pin on the map there. And I think that's about it, James. You don't often put your name in, so we didn't, and in this case you didn't, so we didn't, and your phone number is also optional, but that's about it as far as adding your images to the page. I hope this is helpful. If it's raised more questions than it's answered, please let me know, and I'm glad to address them. But that's about it. Thank you.